Got a good left hook.
And a left floors Turner. Turner goes down with a sharp left. Wide open. Well, we talked about the chin at the outset. He's only been knocked out one time, though.
And that was in the second round. He got nailed with a good left hook counter, which Benitez does well.
Well, the fact is, Angelo, he really hasn't fought the caliber of fighter that Benitez has fought. And this is, you know, the best he's ever seen.
Oh, no, Benitez is a great fighter. The thing is that Johnny Turner must be sticking that left hand out, which he didn't do.
His people told me that he had to come out and force the fight, and he's done anything but that in this first round. He hasn't forced anything.
Well, Benitez has something to do with that. He's a country fair good fighter. Two-time champion. You can't knock that any place.
Defeated Carlos Palomino, did Benitez in January of '79 in a 15-round fight to win the welterweight championship. Defended it once against Harold Weston Jr. before losing to Sugar Ray Leonard last November in Las Vegas. Less than a minute to go in round one here in Miami.
Turner got wobbled again by a left uppercut. He walked into it, but he took that one better than he did that first knockdown.
Benitez just stalking Turner, who knows that this is the best opportunity he's ever had. He's considered one of the top 10 in the welterweight division when he was knocked out in the second round by Santiago Valdez last August. And once again, Benitez scoring against the rope. He has controlled this first round. Standing 8 count at the discretion of the referee here in Miami. Benitez, one of the classic fighters you'll see. Just 21 years old. Won a World Junior welterweight title at 17, beating Antonio Cervantes. He knows what he's doing. Sharp right hurts. Staggered with the right. Round two, Wilfred Benitez facing you. Knocked down Turner in the first round with a left hook and won that round. This is scheduled for 10 here in Miami.
You can tell that Benitez is a many-faceted type of fighter. Tonight, he's fighting a plotting type of a fight, looking to throw the big bomb because he had Turner down in that first round. He's just stalking him and looking to get him out of there.
Benitez does it so easily.
Oh, he does it flawlessly. I mean, this kid was a champion at age 17. He has everything out there.
First pro fight at 50.
Remarkable youngster and a good fighter.
Benitez ranked third by both the WBA and the WBC. Turner, as we said, ranked 16th. Turner coming in weighing 150 pounds and a 3-pound weight advantage over Wilfred.
Wilfredo Benetiz looks like a middleweight compared to this kid because he's a tall, skinny kid. But Wilfredo looks like the bigger guy.
Push him up, Wilfred.
Seems to be better proportioned than Johnny.
Well, those tall, lean guys are the punchers. They're the kind of guys that get you out of there. He looks like he'd have a muscle in his body, Turner.
Round two. Benitez has to avoid getting careless as he did against Bruce Curry, who had him down 3 times in New York in a first-round fight. Harold Weston Jr. had an advantage over him. And Vernon Lewis staggered him as well.
Well, it looked like so far that Benitez is not looking past Johnny Turner. It looks like he's in good shape and he's prepared for this fight.
Well, that was one of the questions we wanted to have answered.
I know it. He's looked like he's dominating. He knows what he wants to do, and he knows he can hurt Turner. That's why he's taking it to him.
This is round two. Dick Stockton and Angelo Dundee here in Miami, Florida, where Wilfred Benitez, at 21, the former champion, has had things his way thus far.
Benitez is going to have to be careful about they're bumping heads in there, and that cut he got with the Leonard fight can very well open up because there's not too much tissue up on top of the head like that.
Benitez's father, Gregorio, very critical guy who actually predicted before the Leonard fight that he would lose because of his lack of zeal in training.
Well, the way his father was working him before the fight, he didn't show it. I tell you, because I knew we were in for a very tough fight.
Less than a half a minute to go in round two. Don't forget, next Saturday on the CBS Sports Spectacular, we'll be at Muhammad Ali's training camp in Deer Lake, Pennsylvania, for that very important boxing story on Ali's attempted comeback. Turner showing a little more aggression in this round 2 as the final seconds tick off. Round 3 here in Miami. Benitez and Turner. Benitez scoring in the first. Don't forget, a lot of NBA teams getting down to that playoff situation, and we'll have regional action for you coming up after the CBS Sports Spectacular.
I'm surprised they let Turner come out with his gloves like he's got them on, because the tops of the gloves are wide open, and that can create a cut. And I don't know why they taped it up.
Are you surprised that Benitez is stalking Turner and not the other way around?
No, I've seen him do that with fighters. I mean, he's a complete fighter. He can stalk, he can fight, he can do anything in there.
Good right hand by
Good
Benitez.
boxer.
And he puts those combinations together. May not have that one knockdown or knockout punch, but he puts them together and he scores effectively.
Well, I've seen him knock out a couple of guys. Benitez is a puncher.
But if you want to talk about knockout puncher, perhaps Turner has the better knockout punch, at least according to this,
Oh, definitely.
up to this fight.
Definitely, he's the better puncher, but Benitez is a country fair puncher.
Benitez is just almost a flawless fighter, period. Great boxer.
You can't fault the champion. He does everything, and he does it right and well. Dick, you notice the gloves, the left-hand glove of Turner. It's wide open at the top. Now, you know, that shouldn't be allowed in there. It should be taped up.
Right hand jars Turner, and Benitez scores again. He is picking his spots, Benitez is, in this fight thus far, and it's working for him.
Well, Turner took that punch well. I think he's warmed up. I think you'll see him be able to absorb the leather.
Turner's people, knowing that Benitez likes to duck away and slip from punches, said that he was going to aim for the chest portion, perhaps maybe hit Benitez when he's trying to duck away.
Well, Benitez is the most difficult guy to hit with a right hand because he slips well. And the reason being, he never closes his eyes, that guy. He never blinks.
Irish Johnny Turner. Been on the defensive since the start of this fight. Against a true craftsman in the ring.
Turner threw about as good a right hand you want to look at, but it didn't land.
Turner from Brooklyn all the way. Lives with his mom, who's 61, who's watching this on television. Started in the Golden Gloves. Turner feels that fate is on his side. He said yesterday was his birthday, by the way. He turned 26. Tomorrow's St. Patrick's Day. He said today's going to be Johnny Turner's day. Final seconds of round 3.
If you believe in omens, you got it right there.
It's a good day for the Irish, but he's in against the tough Wilfred Benitez. Born in the Bronx, living now in San Juan. Final seconds. And Benitez getting the advantage in this round. Round 4, Benitez and Turner. And Benitez may have a sense of revenge in mind against Turner. Keep in mind that he knocked out Wilfred's brother Frankie in the 8th round in May of 1978.
Yeah, Wilfred told me he wants to get even for his brother. It was another reason he's happy he's fighting Johnny Turner.
That was the start of 11 straight wins for Johnny Turner, 10 of them by knockout, until Valdez beat him. Valdez, a virtual collegian, in a shocking upset, but Turner seemed to be on his way. A little more aggressive now as left to the chin of Benitez, coming in with combinations, but Wilfred comes back with a left. Combination stuns Johnny Turner.
I noticed that Turner's not looking for Benitez's chin. He's shooting his shots to the chest of Benitez.
We're in the 4th round, live from Miami, Florida. Dick Stockton and Angelo Dundee in this scheduled 10-round welterweight fight. Benitez doesn't like walking around saying he's ex-champion.
No, you missed that title. Once you have it, it happens to a lot of champions, and he wants it back.
What about the chances of going against Sugar Ray? They talk about Duran and Tommy Hearns as Turner comes in with a left.
He better worry about Johnny Turner, because Turner's starting to loosen up, and he's starting to throw good punches at Benitez.
In his last 15 fights, Turner has won 14-12 by knockout. That's been his stock and trade. And he's certainly throwing more punches now than he did in the 1st round.
Oh, yeah, Benitez is working on Turner's body now. Then you're going to see him change it. He'll go downstairs, then he'll go upstairs.
Again! Every way inside upstairs. Again! Push him up!
21-year-old Wilfred Benetiz has known the heights. The question is, did the success come too early for him?
That's what Benitez just did. He was hitting him in the body, hitting him in the body.
All of a sudden,
then hit him a right-hand shot up to the head. Very smart fighter in there.
One knockdown. Benitez with a left hook floored Turner in the first round, and he has scored. Turner comes back with a left, but Benitez, many respects, counter-punching to Turner.
Oh, he's hitting the real good shots to the body, Dick. That's what he's got in mind now. He's going to change it to the top. You watch.
You see the time in round 4 of our scheduled 10-rounder. And now we getting considerably more exchange of punches in the center of the ring. And Benitez missing with the right. He's working on the body, as Angelo says, and then coming up to the chin and scoring with it. Benitez with the left. So Johnny Turner in his corner, and with us right now, Jimmy the Greek. And of course, next week, Jimmy, we're going to be in Muhammad Ali's camp. And what do people say? What are the chances of Ali making a successful comeback? Will he ever get in that ring, do you think?
Well, at that age and trying to lose weight is kind of hard. Ask me and I can give you that answer about losing weight. If Muhammad can get down under 230, I'm sure that he can make some kind of a fight out of it, you know. But he's to come back at this age, Dick, it's going to be tough.
Hey, what about the Oakland Raiders? Talking about big stories in sports. Ali is one and the Raiders are the other.
Well, I tell you, I think Muhammad's got a better chance right at the moment. But the Raider situation will be known better in May when it goes to the appellate court in San Francisco. So it's going to be a legal fight all the way, but definitely the Raiders are going to L.A.
All right, Jimmy, don't forget we'll be at Muhammad Ali's camp in Deer Lake, Pennsylvania next week. The big story that they're talking about, we're in round 5 here in Miami, Florida. Wilfred Benitez on the right and Johnny Turner on the left. And a stunning left and a combination by Benitez, and Turner in the most trouble he's been in this fight right now.
Yeah, that right hand really hurt him, and I think, you know, Benitez says, well, let's get it over with now.
Going to the body, and every once in a while going to the chin is Benitez, scoring well. He's a craftsman in this fight, and he's showing it.
Well, the danger with him, he's loading up with every punch now, Dick. He might get nailed himself.
We're in round 5 here in Miami of our scheduled 10-round welterweight fight at the Miami High Life Fronton Arena, which was transformed last night's High Life action to the boxing ring today, and a good audience on hand. Benitez has been stalking Turner throughout this fight.
Johnny Turner just changed his plan of attack. He's jabbing and he's feinting Benitez, and it's working.
To the body. And then up to the head goes Benitez, and he scored with it. We have him leading this fight. Want to tell the stations along the line on the CBS network that we will take a station break following this 5th round. Overhand right just grazed the top of the head of Benitez.
Turner's a very deceiving youngster. He looks like you blow him over, and he's strong as he can be in there. And he's hitting Benitez, and he nailed him with a real good right-hand shot on the chin.
Got a good right, and he said he was going to use more of the left, and now Turner having Benitez against the ropes. Let's see if Benitez playing possum at all.
No, that right hand hurt him. Definitely hurt Benitez with the right-hand shot.
And now Turner going to the body more.
Turner's looking for pay dirt, and he may get hit. He'll get out of there himself. He should just keep doing what he's doing.
Uppercut by Benitez, who has to respect Johnny Turner a little more than he did in the first round.
Oh, yes, but he got his nose cut with that last left hook.
Now he has him in the corner in a combination, and Turner trying to grab on for dear life now.
Yeah, he's hurt, Turner.
Good combination by Benitez, who is implacable and cool and confident, trying to stalk his prey here in round 5.
Turner's trying to shake off that last right hand. He really got hurt with that punch.
Trying to get by this round. Benitez scoring heavily with the combinations, getting Turner against the rope. So Benitez jarring Turner in this round.
This is the best round of the fight. There was definitely good exchanges.
We want to remind you we'll be back with the fight between Benitez and Turner live from Miami in just a moment after this word from your local station. We're back in round 6 as Turner was jarred by Benitez in round 5 and coming after Turner once again. Want to remind you, Jack Nicklaus is amongst the leaders as we will have the final round of the Doral Open Golf Tournament from Miami coming up 4 o'clock Eastern Time. NBA follows our fight today on the CBS Sports Spectacular. Good right by Benitez. Miami could be a sports capital, I would say, this afternoon. Wild left by Benitez. Notice how he gets back.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't get caught.
Johnny Turner, he took a real good punch to the body early and it really hurt him. But he's a good puncher. I mean, he really zings in those shots. And that wouldn't surprise me to see him nail him again with a right hand.
On our unofficial card, of course, Benitez has had the lead here. But Turner has stood fast, setting up with a jab here.
I tell you, Benitez looks so much bigger than Johnny Turner. Remarkable.
Turner has a 3-pound weight advantage, according to the scales.
I don't think so. I like to check that out.
Maybe the other way around. They announced it one way. Good body punching by Benitez, and Turner has had a rough afternoon thus far, but he's held his ground, but knocked down once, that by a left hook in round 1. Benitez, strong legs, as we said, stoic and implacable in that ring.
Looks like a middleweight against a welterweight, Benitez, but he's a big fella.
Such a clever performer in that ring.
Smart. Does every move in the book.
Really got to respect what Sugar Ray did in that championship fight more and more as you see Benitez here.
Keep talking. I like that.
There are a lot of good welterweights around, as we know. Hearns, Cuevas, Duran. It's a good division.
He's really stalking Johnny Turner. He's trying to make him make a mistake and try to nail him with a shot. And Turner's smart enough to keep getting away from the shots.
Benitez rarely has been on the defensive in this fight. He's been the stalker against the hard puncher, straight up style of Irish Johnny Turner. Celebrated his 26th birthday yesterday. Round 6 of our scheduled 10-rounder from Miami. Dick Stockton with Angelo Dundee on the CBS Sports Spectacular. We'll be at Muhammad Ali's training camp and get more of that story on his attempt to regain the title for an unprecedented 4th time. That'll be next Saturday on the CBS Sports Spectacular. Turner luckily avoided that right hand by Benitez. Final seconds in round 6. One knocked out in this fight. Benitez with a left hook knocked down Turner in the first round, and here's the way it went, Angelo.
Right hand, left hook, perfect knockdown.
That was kind of quick.
He's got a fast left hook, Dick.
Round number 7. Benitez stalking with a little more fervor here in the 7th round. Solid right to the jaw of Turner, and he stuns him once more. Benitez looks like he wants to end it right here.
Yeah,
Couple of good rights.
Emil Griffin must have really jumped on his case because he's coming out and he's not making Turner grab him.
Turner with only 3 losses in 38 fights. According to Ring, and a right hand shocks him against the ropes. Benitez has had a power punch in this fight several instances throughout when he wasn't pummeling at Turner's body.
He's much stronger than Johnny Turner. He's a better puncher than Johnny Turner. He does everything right. He's really dominating this fight.
Goes after him again. Turner on the defensive from the word go.
I tell you, Turner's trying to fight the best fight of his life, and he's trying to gamble more and more.
Well, he knows what this day means. This is his one shot, and it's slipping away from him.
Well, when you got a puncher, Dick, you never know what can go in there.
Benitez slipping so well and avoiding Turner's best shots thus far. We're in round 7 of our scheduled 10-round welterweight fight.
I bet you the kid with the red trunks wins, Dick.
What about the one in the white stripe? Benitez, left to the jaw. He works on the body and then he goes to the head, and it's the plan that's worked for him throughout this fight, and that's why he has what we would say is a pretty substantial lead at this point. But like you said, against the knockout puncher, you never know.
You never know. You don't gamble. And he's smart enough. He's feinting his moves. He's not just walking in with letting his chin expose.
Well, you talked about the contrast in styles, the walk-in stand-up puncher against the clever, brilliant boxer. And that's what we have. And the boxers had the measure. Scoring with a combination is Wilfredo Benetiz, who won a championship at age 17. That was the World Junior Welterweight.
I tell you, Dick, anybody tells me this kid's got a bad chin, Turner, I won't believe him, because he got hit some shots.
Well, he's gone down once, but he's stayed on his feet, and he has taken some strong punches by Benitez, despite the fact that some people say Benitez really doesn't have that strong a punch. I don't believe that.
Well, no, I've seen him knock out some pretty good fighters. He can punch.
Final seconds in round 7. Don't forget, NBA action follows this fight. Regional action in a big game, Phoenix at Los Angeles. And for a report, let's join Brent Musburger in Los Angeles. There you're looking at Wilfredo Benitez. 2 rounds ago was kind of aggressive. Griffith told him, go out and try to end it. What do you think he'll do here as you look at Turner?
Well, I think Emil told him in the corner again to go out and get the guy. But there's enough water on both guys to float in the ring.
Straight right hand by Benitez. Knocks Turner back against the ropes. Benitez has him in the corner, and Turner ties him up. Turner, only chance he has is that one knockout chance.
I know that. He needs the big shot because he's way behind, and Benitez is dominating the fight.
Round 8 of our scheduled 10-rounder here in Miami, Florida. On the CBS Sports Spectacular, left by Benitez, pummeling the body and then going to the head to score.
Emil Griffith's really taken over in that corner. He's telling Benitez to jab first. This way, go in with his jab, behind his jab.
Muhammad Ali returning to boxing. Wherever I've gone in Los Angeles, Philadelphia this past week, people have said, what do you think of Muhammad Ali's chances? We'll find out more about it when we host the program from Deer Lake, Pennsylvania next Saturday on the CBS Sports Spectacular, along with the finals of the International Mixed Pair Gymnastics. Benitez is seeming to avoid any kind of danger whenever it looks like Turner's going to put combinations together. And I think he's watching for that possible knockout punch.
Well, he's smart. I mean, why take a gamble and get hit with a lucky shot when you're winning the fight?
Turner looking to land the right hand, but he's not getting off as well as he'd like. Benitez is beating him to the punch every time, or virtually every time. This is round 8.
Turner's not looking to get hit that counter punch, Dick. In other words, he throws the punches, then he grabs. Because I don't blame him, because he's getting countered real well.
If Turner has had an edge in any round, I would say perhaps round 2 when he was the most aggressive in this fight. Time running out for Johnny Turner's dream of moving into the elite in the welterweight division, to join the likes of Sugar Ray Leonard, Roberto Duran, Hearns, and Cuevas.
Turner's got a cut in the middle of his forehead. I believe they clashed heads, grabbed it in there.
He had a cut on his nose earlier, of course.
Yeah, but now it's in the middle of his forehead. They banged heads.
Benitez is the surgeon in this fight, and he's shown it from round number 1. Uppercut.
Johnny's looking to gamble because he knows he's got a very bad cut.
And that could cost him. Gambling could cost him because Benitez could knock him down again. He knows what he has to do.
He's got nothing to lose because he knows he's way behind.
And Benitez senses this, and he's looking to counter perhaps to avoid the big punch in that counter and drop him at the end of round number 8. We're in the 9th round, and they were working on a cut left eyebrow in Johnny Turner's corner between rounds.
Oh, yes, the doctors went into the corner. Billy Yeoman and Dr. LeVay went in there to examine the cut. They said it can go on, so maybe it's not that bad.
Turner looking for the knockout punch, the only hope to keep his dream alive. And Wilfredo Benitez, whose dream is to get another shot at Sugar Ray Leonard. First fight since last November 30th when he lost to Sugar Ray.
Get close. Jab and get close. Get close. Bang, bang, bang.
The nose was bloodied earlier by Benitez, and Turner much the worse for wear in this fight.
Well, they banged heads, and he got cut right on his forehead, above the eye, above the right eye.
There you saw that right, that overhand right that missed Benitez, who counters.
It's all
with a good
over,
right.
Dick. He got hit with a right-hand counter. I believe he'll stop him. I believe he'll stop him right now.
Referee Eddie Eckert looking closely at Johnny Turner, and he's going in there, taking a close look at Johnny Turner. And he is the prey for Wilfredo Benetiz, who has been a master in the ring and showing once again this afternoon why he is considered one of the brilliant performers.
I wouldn't discount Johnny Turner for a long shot in the future because the kid's a very good fighter. He suffered that bad cut, and he's looking not to get more damage in there.
Benitez going to the body again, weakening Turner some more, and Benitez strong, his legs solid, been in control since the start of this fight. But you're right, Turner is going to be back, but this perhaps was the moment he may never see again.
I'll tell you, Johnny Turner's trying to get lucky in there. He's throwing real pineapples in there. He's throwing real good punches.
He's been competitive, you have to say that. Solid right again by Benitez. Jarred Turner. Turner looking for the opening, but Benitez knows what he wants to do, and he's not going to be vulnerable here. He's too smart.
Johnny Turner sustained another cut on the outside of the eye. He's got 2 cuts now.
Left eye, 2 places cut, and blood everywhere on his face. 30 seconds to go in round 9. Right hand. It's been Benitez fight all the way. Turner's still looking forward. He's bloody but unbowed, at least to this point. We're in round number 9.
He's got 3 cuts. 1 above his right eye, 1 on top of the forehead, and 1 on the left, outside of the left eye. The last one was the worst cut.
They want the doctor to take a look now with 5 seconds to go, and that may be it. He's got 3 cuts, and he's taken the beating. I think Turner wants to go on, but that's it. That's the end of the fight. It ends in the 9th round, and Wilfredo Benitez has won here in Miami. Johnny Turner never got that right hand, that knockout punch that he sorely wanted to use against Wilfredo Benitez, who wins his 38th in 40 tries. The time, 2 minutes and 50 seconds of the 9th round. Technical knockout. So Benitez wins. We'll be in the ring to talk to the winner of this fight when we return to Miami in just a moment. Miami, where Wilfredo Benitez at 2 minutes and 50 seconds of the 9th round ended Johnny Turner's hopes. This is your first fight, of course, Wilfred, since the Sugar Ray Leonard fight. People have talked about your motivation. Did you have the motivation? It appears that you did for this fight.
Oh, I'm very happy for this victory, you know, because I need it, and I got it. So now I'm going back to my title. Who's the title of the name is Sugar Ray Leonard. I'm sure I'm gonna beat him.
You did not like being ex-champion. You haven't liked that, have you?
Yeah, you know, I'm 2-time world champion. Former 2-time champion, and I think I'm the best fighter of the world.
Let's take a look.
I see this fight easy. This was an easy fight.
All right.
That's what I put.
Well, let's take a look at the last round. Take a look at the final round. You were working on the body, and every once in a while you went to the head. You were a craftsman in there. Tell me what your strategy was, especially round 9 here.
Oh yeah, here I said I got it. I got him, and I think that if I get more inside, so they will stop the fight. You know, I just watch the referee stop it.
You didn't get it inside as much as you wanted to?
Oh, I just play inside. You know, don't hit him too much in the face. Sometimes 2 or 3 punch I throw in his face and I got him. But then I work in the body. That's what happened in the seminar. He was very tired because I have punch my 2 hands. My best hand is the left and right.
Did you feel that you had to be worried about the right because he does have that knockout punch and you didn't want to become too vulnerable in that 9th round?
Yeah.
Were you thinking about the possibility of the right hand by Turner?
You know, I don't hit it so too hard. when I hit him so too hard, wasn't sometime when he get me mad, you know, in the body.
What about revenging the loss? Your brother Frankie was beaten by Turner. Was that in your mind?
Oh, no. For what? My mind was the title. This fight and 2 more fight in the welterweight. That's all. I'm trying to get him middleweight.
Were you surprised that the referee didn't stop the fight earlier?
Oh, no. It was all right. He's supposed to stop the fight in the beginning because the fans, they knew that I will kill him. If they don't stop the fight, I will kill him. I will give him my best hands in the fight.
You want another shot so badly at Sugar Ray Leonard, don't you?
Yeah,
you can taste it. Tell me about your feelings about that.
About Sugar?
Yes.
My fight with Sugar? It was all right. It was very good.
But the next one?
But the next gonna be very good because I know I'm gonna knock him out. I'm gonna show him who's the best boxer, who's the hardest puncher in the world. He knows me. He knows he's scared of me. You know, he's fighting, I think, first England. They were agreeing that he's supposed to give me a rematch.
There are a lot of good people in the division, as you know. You got Hearns. You have a lot of good people in that.
Yeah, but those two, you know what? I lose my left hand because I don't work with my left hand, so I throw it sometimes hard. But next time I get it.
How long do you think it'll be? Because you've got people talk about Leonard against Duran and then maybe Leonard against Hearns, and they haven't talked about Wilfred Benitez. So that's what losing that did, because it set you back a little bit, right?
I'm fighting Leonard. Hey, look at. Yeah, I'm fighting Leonard June 18 or June the 6th in the next June. You know, you're gonna give me the chance. If you wanna talk about the fight Benitez Leonard here there is Angelo Dundee, his manager. He can tell you about the fight.
All right, and I'm sure we will. All right, Wilfred Benitez, ever the craftsman, a brilliant performer in the ring, has won, and we'll be back to take a look. We have a moment here. I want to get a word from Johnny Turner. If we have time, I'd like to get Johnny Turner, because we know what this fight meant, because this was your moment. You even said, this is the moment. I don't want to look back and say what if, but he's so tough.
He was very sharp, and I didn't feel on. I felt very, very tight. I still feeling better towards the end, but he was very, very sharp. He's a great fighter.
Johnny, when you came out in the first round, your people said that you were going to carry it originally, and of course you were on the defensive in the first round. Was that by design? Did you not do what you really wanted to do, or was it the fact that Wilfred wouldn't let you?
Well, first of all, I was trying to warm up because I'm a very slow starter, so I was trying to warm up, and he was very, very sharp. They say he's a slow starter, but he was very, very sharp. He was much sharper than me, and I couldn't really do what I wanted to do. He just wouldn't let me.
You were a courageous fighter. We're going to see a lot more of you, and congratulations. You went up against a tough man today.
Thank you very much.
All right. Johnny Turner.
Let's just say hello to all the guys in Scranton.